Are we on film right now?
Yeah. I joined the squad because I was writing already, and I was writing a lot of poetry and writing a few other little things, and I wanted to be better at it.
The main thing that attracted me was the chance to work with other writers and get feedback from my peers.
I just wanted to meet people that are as enthusiastic about writing as I am, and like people that can advise me on like what to do with my writing.
I always used to think if you've written something, what on earth are you supposed to do with it? I had no idea of how to get that into the out of world, how to get it published in any way, how to get it online, and I found the writing squad has really helped with that, to actually know what you can do with your work instead of it just sitting there in your drawer at home.
Yeah, I suppose it was just to turn something that up until that point had just been me sitting in a room occasionally writing a few bits and seeing if they were any good, to actually showing it to people, going through some editing, getting some feedback, talking to people about similar things who have similar ideas.
People from different professions that we've spoken to, like radio scripts, film scripts, screenwriting, poetry, the range is so wide.
The workshops have been with really talented people who are like specialists in their areas. So, for instance, the BBC did the one on radio drama and writing for radio.
I also liked the film workshop where we went out and made a film, because it sort of made me realise how sort of easy it is to just have an idea and then just go out and do it.
So the feedback, like Jack said, makes it easy to experiment with different things and maybe go outside your comfort zone in writing and do something that you might not have done. And then you always get like really positive feedback from both Steve and Danny and sort of your peer group as well, which is really useful.
I think it's given me a lot more confidence to just try stuff and to be aware that it might seem pointless when you're writing it, but it's actually going to turn into something good, and there are people out there who are interested in seeing it and people who can help you get it out like published and things.
The best thing I think is a lot of people here are about to go to uni or already at uni, and they're not doing creative writing as their main course, or they think that they couldn't invest the 3-year degree into that. But you're getting a similar package with Writing Squad. Like you do it in your own time, but you're doing it in like a more relaxed environment.
The most valuable thing was the freedom it gave me. So it's like, yeah, you can go and do some prose. It might be terrible. You can go and write a radio play. We're always going to be here for you if you come back. You come back and now you want to publish an anthology of poems. Okay, we'll support you to do that.
It gave me a chance to realise how important writing was to me, and that it was a viable option. Doing extra things after graduating that involved creative writing, wouldn't have had the confidence to apply.
It's quite intimidating thinking about where you're going to go with like a career in writing, and then having people that have gone through it already, being able to talk to them and find out their experiences is really useful.
Yeah, I think for me, the big thing has been talking to and meeting people who were members of the squad sort of 5-6 years ago, and a lot of them are still involved in publishing or writing or putting on workshops or literature or festivals, and there's this whole world of people who are kind of integrated and talking to each other, and all of a sudden you kind of find yourself a little bit part of it and sort of getting to make friends and contacts with people, which is really probably one of the most important things, and taking something that was a few years ago just me sitting in a room writing to quite a sociable, quite a interconnected experience.
There's a solid core of people who think that what you're doing is important.
Can I tell you about that? My friend hijacked my text down, so it's really embarrassing quotes. Can we keep that in?